What's up guys? So today I'm doing a rig walk around. I'm gonna go to a location and film that for you. Quickly first, I'm doing a giveaway for a bunch of products, working with a bunch of companies. You can go to my Instagram, king_media_ and enter. You tag 3 people and just follow the companies and you can win a bunch of stuff for Christmas. Also, let me know if you want me to do any woodworking videos. I just finished doing this drill power tool holder with all the charging station and then everything up above, and then I'm doing like a French cleat system on the wall. Let me know if you guys are interested. It's somewhat automotive related and I think it's pretty fun. So let's get going. On today's episode, we're doing a rig walk around on my 2008 Lexus GX470. First up is the Red Dog Fabrication front bumper. I absolutely love this thing. I'll leave a link below on where to find it. Next up is the thing I probably get asked most about, and that is the headlights. You can find a video on my YouTube channel on how to do it. Moving on to the grille. Did the grille in a gloss black enamel, and same thing but just in white for the Lexus logo. You just need to take it off. And the taco vinyl grille badge, a lot of people have been asking about. And then the trailer marker lights are what I used in the grille. I used a step bit and drilled out the holes, soldered all the connections together, and then did a fuse tap. Pretty easy. If you want to learn how to solder, that would be a good project for you. The skid plates are from OK Expedition. I have the engine, transmission, and then LCA skids. So the tires are 315/70 R17, Mickey Thompson MTZ P3s. Super happy with these tires, no complaints here. The wheels are Stealth Custom Series, 17x9 -38. Next up for suspension, I went with the Eibach Pro Truck Lift, 2.7 inches front, 2.2 rear, and I paired that with the SPC upper control arms, allowing me to push the tire forward in the wheel well and correct the suspension geometry. Super happy with this combination, and it has done everything that I have wanted it to do. I do wheel the rig pretty hard, so I might be upgrading to Dobinson's long travel kit in the rear, but for 90% of you, I would say the Eibach kit will get you through what you need to do. I've just been continually doing harder and harder trails, and I would like a little bit more travel in the rear. Finally, back to the front, I've done the body mount chop, hammered in the pinch welds, and then trimmed the fender to accommodate the tire size. So jumping into the interior, I am running WeatherTech floor mats. Super happy with these. They keep all the mud and the gunk and the water out of the carpet. Next, we have the Owl Expedition mount that I have attached this tablet mount to. It uses the RAM ball system. You have to take apart the whole dash, but I think it's worth it for it being so solid and so conveniently placed. Next up is the rear. I love this setup. It is very functional. It was built by Ambush Outdoors, a friend of mine. And then I just added the winglets on either side to store additional accessories. It's using a marine grade carpet, and I couldn't be happier with it. It's very dirty right now. I have dogs in the back, constantly plywood. I sleep back there sometimes, so it gets a lot of action. So I'm super happy with the drawer setup. They are very deep. I have my camping stove all the way back there, and then spare nuts, bolts, tools, walkie-talkies, gloves, everything you can imagine in this drawer, and there's still room. Next up is this cutting board. I actually usually just use it to hold camera gear or my camping stove, but you could also cut stuff on it. I then decided to add one more touch and burn in this compass, and I think it adds a nice touch to the board. In this drawer, I just have extra accessories, tire deflator, microfibers, paper towel, toilet paper, gas for the stove, emergency supplies and stuff like that, so spare saw. Between these two drawers, I have pretty much everything I always need. And it's nice to be prepared and not have all this stuff flying around in the back of your vehicle, especially when you have dogs or other people back there. Finally, I have the fridge back here using the built-in Lexus converter. And it's a lifesaver. I'm always doing photography shoots and I keep it full of drinks and spare food. And then as you can see, all my photography gear here is usually how it's all laid out. Thanks for staying this long in the video. I'm just gonna do a Q&A based on the questions that I got from the last video and what I may have not covered in the rig walkaround. So let's go. Agent, what ditch lights and exhaust are you running? So I didn't cover that in the video. They are CBI ditch light brackets. And then exhaust, I just did a straight pipe. So muffler delete, had a muffler shop weld in the pipe, and I think it sounds great. With all the cats still on the Lexus, it is very quiet on startup, and it's not too droney. Honestly, you probably should go with a muffler, but I was cheap and broke at the time, so I just completely ran a straight pipe. But if you went with like a mildly aggressive muffler and had a muffler shop weld that in, I think that would be a good option. What did I run the tires at PSI wise in the video? So that was just a quick rip. We went out for like an hour and a half. I think I was at like 25 PSI. If it's a more serious trail, I'll probably air down below 20 PSI. I think I've pushed it to around 12 PSI before and no problem. So like I said in the video, the headlights I built myself. You open them up in the oven. I have a video on my YouTube page about it. And it's definitely labor intensive. If you want to just buy something like that, I suggest a company such as BX Built. They build Lexus GX headlights like the ones I have on mine. And I think that's a great option. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any video suggestions on what I should do in the future, drop them down below. It could be anything from install videos to woodworking videos. I love to build stuff myself. So unfortunately, the GX is so far along that I should have filmed more of the build process, but I'm gonna keep doing more and more things to it. And I have other car projects, so I'm gonna keep including all that. I'm gonna try to get on the trails once a week, hopefully. So maybe 2 videos a week, at least one. And thanks for watching.